Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more Metroid 2 Return of Samus. We have made it to the tower. We can go down from here, but it looks like that's lava down there. So I'm not so sure that I want to. Let's head into the tower, because why not? So this area doesn't actually have a breeding grounds area. Rather, it has a few smaller breeding grounds type areas branching off of the main area. So we've got our little save spot in the tower there, and it just comes out at the other side of the tower. But I want to start out on the right side of this tower, so I'm gonna head back through quick. So let's start climbing on up. Oh man, that damage boost. If we just climb up this way for a while, we will eventually get to this ledge. And this is one of those breeding grounds type areas. There are lots of thorns in here, as there are in all of the little branching off breeding grounds areas in this place. It can be very perilous. And what is this? It's hard to see through all the sand, but this is our first Zeta Metroid. And it likes to spit stuff out at us, which is not very welcome to me. We just want to hit this guy in his stomach, which is easier said than done. These guys are super fast, it's ridiculous. I forgot how normal Zetas were fought, because in another Metroid 2 remake, they don't fly around, they walk. So I'm not really used to fighting these guys like this. There we go, that was ridiculous. Anyways, that should be everything that's in here. So we're gonna wanna quick find a place to heal, and we're gonna wanna use that quite often. There is a place to heal nearby. And we're not gonna get there by damage boosting, that's for sure. So let's get our actual space jump out and climb up the side of this tower a bit. Oh my gosh, okay. I salvaged that. We got a Metroid cocoon here, right by this missile recharge spot. And there should be an energy recharge somewhere around here. I'm not exactly sure where. Whoa! Not the button I wanted to press. This is really unfortunate. Oh, it hurts so much when you have to fall such a long way. I'm not exactly sure where this energy recharge is, but we've got a Gamma Metroid up here. So we can take this guy out in the meantime. If he doesn't take us out first, my goodness. This is a very awkward place to be fighting him, but I feel like we're somewhat protected by all these little platforms. So it's okay. And there was that energy refill. Let's find a way into there. Can we please find a way into there? There we go. Yeah, we are gonna wanna come back here quite often while fighting these Metroids. Can I please hit something so I don't have to climb all the way back up? Wow. I mean, it'd be a lot easier just to use the spider ball, but that's so slow, why would I ever want to do that? We might as well get a little recharge while we're here. Oh, not the button I wanted to press. Okay, if we head in here, there's a few different places where you can enter the tower. This one has a Metroid cocoon in it, so you know what that means. We got a Zeta Metroid. I wish he would get down here. It's hard to fight him when you have to jump up to him. Thankfully, Metroid 2 isn't like Zelda 2, where you can just go after an enemy and constantly get pushed back. Here, there is knockback when you get hit, but I feel like it's nowhere near as punishing as in Zelda 2. There we go. And if we head on up here... No, don't fall back down. I just wanted to explore. We can find what appears to be a Chozo room. There is a Chozo statue over there. Not one over here. This door appears to be blocked off. Let's see if we can get to that other Chozo statue. Somehow. I do find that little ball to be suspicious that's in... This ball that's in this area here. There we go. This door in the tower is blocked off too, and what's this? We got the screw attack. This is our last major power-up, although we will still be finding like missile tanks, energy tanks, and more places where we can find beams, although we have collected every beam. We just haven't found every place where you can find every beam. Area 4 here is actually the last area where you get missile tanks and energy tanks, so if that gives you a good idea of how far we are through this game, then that should tell you that we're pretty far. Yeah, Spider Ball's the way to go, apparently. It's not as fast, but it's much easier. with very little threat of having to fall all the way back down. So, if we drop down here, we can't drop down here, so never mind. Not getting that energy tank that way, but there is a cocoon. So we know there's a Metroid somewhere near here. If we go down here, we end up in a very dark room. And I honestly have no clue where we're going. But I do know that there's a couple things we want here. Let's try spider balling. Here we go. Now we made it out to that energy tank. And this is the most health we will ever be able to carry, because like I said, we can't carry the other energy tank that we still have to find. And you might have seen when we were down here before that there is also a missile tank somewhere down here. I really have no clue where we're going, but we're gonna get down there somehow. I don't know how, but we're gonna do it. Here we go. That apparently got us somewhere somehow. Sometimes it just can be really hard to tell if you're even moving anywhere while you're in there. And a lot of times you're not moving anywhere. And that sucks. But we made it through. We got everything in there somehow. So let's head on up to this little cavern here to get that Metroid that we saw its cocoon earlier. Looks like it's another one in one of these sandy rooms. And it's just a gamma. So no problems here. Aside from the fact that we're kinda stuck in a sandy room. But it's still just a gamma, so no problems here. Alright. Now we are gonna wanna take a look at the ceiling over here. Because it has some very special things for us. We're probably gonna have to bomb our way there. As I thought. It's another one of these. It's bad enough they make us do this once. But it is very worth it in this case. Because it leads not only to a missile tank, but also to our last energy tank. And we have somewhat of an easy way to get out of here. It's basically the same as the other way, but we don't have to go all the way back to the left again, I guess. Even though we have to go all the way to the left here anyways. So if we start heading down the tower now, please let me down. By the way, I got the screw attack and I never mentioned what it does or how awesome it is. Basically, when you do the spin jump, you can just tear through enemies just like that. It is, like, the most overpowered item in the game. In, like, any Metroid game, other than, like, Metroid Prime 2. So in here, we've got something interesting. We can head down. And we've got a missile door. What's behind it? The plasma beam, which we already had, so we just traded one plasma beam for another plasma beam. Which isn't all that great. I mean, what's the point of our find if we just get the same thing back? But we've got another missile door. And what's this? The Spazer Beam. And I'm gonna skip that door for now. What's down further? The Ice Beam. And if we go back up to the one I skipped, I'm sure you could figure this one out. It's the Wave Beam, which I think I'm gonna keep because I like the Wave Beam. It goes through walls, it's got a wide spread. It's really weak, actually. I kinda wanna go back up and get that same plasma beam that we've had all this time. Yeah. Plasma beam. So yeah, I don't need to trade out beams here, but you can if you want to. You can get whatever beam you want. And we can just exit the tower from here. Now I think by going that way, we skipped a little cavern off to the left up here. Yeah, here, there's a Metroid cocoon and a cavern to the left. There's the tunnel we went in before. So let's go get this Metroid and show him who's boss. The spikes. The spikes are who's boss. You can't handle the spikes. They will destroy you. Just a gamma? Really? That is of no threat to me. So, yeah. There is only one, count them, one remaining Metroid. I guess count it, I guess. Redundancy. But, yeah, there's only one Metroid remaining in this whole area. And we're gonna get that, as well as all the remaining power-ups. All the remaining missile tanks. We got all the energy tanks. We're gonna get all that next time. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then. Oh my gosh, I fell into the water. Oh, this is water, not lava. I guess I could have gone in the other side. But yeah, I will get to a... You know what, let's just stop the video in the water. I will see you then.